Hey guys, it's Tristan. I'm back with another shop update video. There's actually been a lot of changes. One is that the Mach 3s are now made by another factory now. I don't print them anymore. I had like the printer and I made all of them for years. I was just selling too much that I couldn't do it. I want to focus on other areas of the business and also just other areas in general of, being alive. And it was taking a lot of time for the amount that I was selling. So this is gonna let me sell more and scale up without burning out, essentially, which is a good thing. And so far I've had good reviews on it. There was an issue, so like when I printed it, I would burn the thread so that the thread was flat. So like this is my design of a deck box, and then a factory makes this, and then I get it, I print on it. Now factory makes it, they ship it to the people who print it, but they weren't burning the thread the same way I was, which, I'm like a OCD type person, so I was gonna do that stuff obviously, so I kind of had to tell them to do that, and now they fixed that, so that's been fixed. But there was only a couple people that told me about that, and so they got replacements. The actual reviews that came in were good, like on the website, so it should be good. So now I don't print anything. I don't print playmats, I don't print sleeves, I don't print field centers. The same people who print the boxes print the field centers. They also print the new shirts that we have. So if you go on the website, there's shirts that are there that we're listing slowly. If you want a custom shirt, message me. And then another printer prints the sleeves, they print the playmats, they print the mouse pads that we have now. If you guys want deck boxes, they're still made by the same thing. It's even the same machine, because it's actually a better version of the machine that I have, because the people who I finally found somebody to print on the deck boxes is the actual like old salesperson of where I would buy my machines from. So they're very familiar with my machines and how to print things properly and things like that. They know more than me, I'll be completely honest with you. So if anything, it's better. But yeah, I'm always looking for feedback. If you guys get one and you're like, I don't know, this is weird, or there's something, just message me. Like, you're always gonna get the thing that you want. So far that it's okay, but just always message me. I'm always like on your side if there's an issue, and you're always gonna get a replacement or whatever you want type thing. Yeah, for me that's saved me a lot of time. I have like weekends back, which I haven't had like a weekend in a long time, so that's kind of nice. And I don't smell like ink all the time, which is nice. And I'm gonna be working on more like adding products and more marketing type adventures with the business. I have a bunch of Mach 3s that I'm not gonna really ship them anymore. They're also shipped from the printer. So I've got this, that's a Sky Striker one. I have a Zexel one. These are not defects, they're just ones that I printed and I didn't sell them. This is like with the chibi cards. So if you want any of these ones, just message me. I'll give you like a discount on them, because a lot of this stuff I'm just trying to get rid of now. I don't need to physically stock inventory like anymore. So that's the Monarch one. And then I still got a lot of the defect deck boxes, and then these ones are not defective. I've got playmats. I've got a lot of playmats, so I don't ship playmats anymore. So if you want like an actual playmat, it's not defective, then reach out. I have a lot of the older designs that I sell. I still have some of those. And then I also have defective playmats, which are like, they have like a scratch on them or something, so I never sold them. So yeah, if you see something on the site that you want that's older, if it's a newer type of thing like Yummy, I won't have anything for that. But yeah, just reach out. I'll look for if I have it, and if I don't, then it'll be cheaper. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Mach 2s. So this is the Mach 3 deck box. The Mach 2 deck box no longer offers custom printing. The Mach 2 deck box is this one. So that's the one, and I have it in black, a few colors. Mostly sold in black because it's like Yugi's deck box. So I still sell them, but they don't have printing on them anymore. So they're only the blank boxes now, because I never sold enough of these to get the people who print this box to print on this, because there's a minimum, and these are annoying to print on because I'd have to put them in a clamp and hold it, and then like for each one watch for the magnet that's right here. And I don't sell enough for like an outside printing company to want to deal with that stuff and to have a permanent fixture, because they would essentially need a permanent machine for it. So I just discontinued it. It wasn't a big part of my sales. The printed version of this basically replaced the printed version of this when I came out with it. So it's okay, but I know that some of the older customers, or some customers, like they keep buying the Mach 2 printed. I'm sorry, it's what it is. I don't sell enough. Like if I put my printer on one day, you could like, and you really want one, I could put you on a list to make more again, but I can't turn my printer on just to make one because the cost doesn't make sense. Like I have to drain ink every time. So when I turn my printer on, I would make many units of all the boxes at once, of all the weekly prints. So that's just what it is. You could still buy this without printing. That's always going to be a thing because I sell, in terms of units, the black Mach 2 is still one of the biggest things I sell. The next thing I want to talk about is just the shirts are up. It's just a random thing. People are like, why are you selling shirts? Because I can, and I don't care. And I want shirts, so I don't really care. If you want a custom shirt, I think they're like $24.99 free shipping, I think. So, and they're actually like good quality shirts. Oh yeah, this is one of the samples I got. Blue Eyes Chippo, but it's actually pretty thick fabric. They're pretty good, and the way that they're printed is it's a direct print, so it's like it's a higher quality type of print. It's not sublimation, and it basically embeds it on it the same way that it does the deck boxes. So if you want a shirt, just reach out. The custom listing should be up soon if it's not already, and there should be some stuff on the website for that. But if you don't see one that you want, we can make you a custom. That's fine. Just email me. My email is tristan@ldbduel.com, or DM me on Instagram or wherever you find me. So that's that. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, tariffs. So I'm sure like you've heard tariffs in the news and whatever, you know, stupid stuff. It's a real thing, and basically I live in Canada, so if I ship from Canada or if I ship an order from China to someone in the US, if you're not in the US, you don't care about this. This doesn't affect you at all. If you're in the US, which is like 50% of my customers are in the US, then you essentially may have to pay more soon, because there used to be a rule where anything under $800 passed without paying duties, and duties are just a tax that your government puts on it because it's to incentivize people in America to buy within America. And if something can be bought in America, that stuff would normally have a duty on it, because it's like a penalty for buying something that you could have bought in America outside of America. A lot of things were duty free because they don't actually make a lot of things in the US, and anything under $800 was always duty free. So if your order was under $800, which is like every order I get, it's the little orders, right? So there was no duties. But now they got rid of that, so anything that exists, it doesn't matter if it's 800 or not, you're gonna pay duties on it, and you're gonna pay a ridiculous amount of duties on it because they put like 100% tariffs on it. Doesn't matter if I'm shipping from Canada or the US, or well, to Canada or China, I should say, you're still paying the same ridiculous duties on it. It's basically like shipping to like Russia or something now. It's like there's no treaty, so it's kind of dumb. The way people are getting around that is by putting the declared value very low. So maybe you'll pay 100% tariffs on a $50 deck box, which would mean you pay an extra $50 tax to your government. Like, I don't see that money, that's just to your government. But if I declare the value of my shipment to as $1, then you pay 100% on the dollar, which you pay 100%, you pay $1, which is fine. So what the drawback to that is that if the shipment gets lost or something, like there's a little bit of insurance per shipment, and then I could only get $1 back if it was lost. But I'm willing to do that just so that people in the US don't get screwed over. So you may get a bill for duties, and it shouldn't be a lot because the declared value that I'm putting these in is like $1. But you probably won't get a bill because the only way that most shipments are getting through the US border right now is if I send them duty paid, which means I prepay the duty for you. And the reason they're doing that is because the government, like the people at the border, they never had the capacity to deal with all these shipments. That's why the under $800 rule existed in the first place, because there's just too many packages and they don't have the people to do it. And so the only way that they're actually accepting shipments is now if it's pre-duty paid. So I already paid that, let's say $100% tariff on the product for you, which would mean that I need to charge you more at checkout so that I can then prepay the duties for you to ship you the thing. So far, I have not increased my prices to the US. It's still free shipping. It's still what it is. I may need to remove the US from free shipping, from the free shipping bracket. Like, you know, like Australia doesn't get free shipping. some places don't get free shipping if they're like a more expensive place to ship to. That's just what it is. It's out of my control. I'm really trying not to do it. And with sleeves and playmats, it's not affecting it as much. But with deck boxes, it's a higher cost when I go to buy it now to pay for the shipping for you, because I'm prepaying the duties and it's more. I'm declaring the value very low, but that's still, the duties are ridiculous. Like he just keeps adding random things and they change. So sometimes things get rejected at the border because they've changed since I shipped it, because it's not consistent. It doesn't make any sense. Hopefully he'll just die and then none of us will have to worry about this, or whoever is actually making these decisions will just die. But until then, that's what it is. Bottom line for you is, if I remove you from free shipping, then you have to pay, it's looking like $6 more per order. If I don't remove you from free shipping, then you won't have to do anything. As of right now, you're still on free shipping. I'm just buffering it, but if it keeps going like this, I'll have to remove you from free shipping. So just keep that in mind. If you're in America, if you get asked to pay a duty bill, it should be very low because I declare the things very low, but that's what it is. Also keep in mind that if you are in America and you receive a package and they ask you to pay for duties and you say, I don't want to pay for duties, and you reject the package, and then you message me and say, I didn't know I had to pay for duties, I want a refund, I will not refund you because I won't be getting that package back and I'm not a charity. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, that's just, I'm not going to refund you. These are things, and these are usually laws from your own government that were put into place like while the shipment was in transit, because they keep changing. So that's just what it is. You can reject the shipment if you want, and if I do ever get it back, which I almost never get packages back to me, when they're returned that way, it takes months, even if I do, then I will refund you at that time, but I will not just refund you because you refused the package. I'm not gonna do that. Just keep that in mind. You shouldn't be paying almost any duties because I'm declaring it super low. That's all for that. It's still selling to the US. Ultimately, it's gonna be maybe $6 more. And right now it's nothing really more because I'm prepaying the duties for you. So just keep that in mind. So that's it for this shop update video. I don't have any products to show anymore because I don't print anything. I used to show the customs before I would ship them once a week, and now I don't because I don't actually have the products in my hand. But I'm sending a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna try to be kind of more, up on the marketing and all this crap. A lot of products I'm sending to YugiNoNo, who does the editing of these videos, and he's going to hopefully record like higher quality type videos of the products, and maybe I will like comment on them in the same way that I did before, but I won't physically have them in my hand, or he will do it, or I'll hire some Japanese guy to do it for no reason. I don't know, but that's where it's gonna go. But right now it's like in a limbo because he's waiting on a bunch of products, and then after that it'll be a steady flow. So I'll keep having shorts and stuff like that. Besides that, that's it. Thanks guys for all your support so far. It's been really cool. I'm really grateful that I've been able to kind of grow it to the point where I don't need to physically make everything anymore because I have a lot of back problems, and I look forward to kind of adding more products now that I have time for that, and maybe some cool designs. I've got some ideas for like some new kind of products that have never existed, I guess, but we'll see where that goes. Maybe next year. Okay, so I'll do a shop update video every 2 weeks. I'll try. I don't like doing the filming part. I'm not like a YouTube guy, but I try to do it. Thanks guys, and have a good one.